Okay, so we can start. So we are studying about the dimensions of a business environment, and in the previous classes we have also studied. One class we have studied about when is coming with Carla. Okay, so we have studied about the economical environment. So we studied in economical environment that there are so many these what to say systems are there, economic systems are there, economic policies are there, as well as the economic conditions prevailing in the country. So all these things are considered in case of the business environment. So in the environment, economical environment. And next we have studied about the social environment. So here in that traditions are there, value systems are there, for the general concept of the people. All these type of social factors are there. They are considered. So they are the important factors. Okay. Now next we have to study is about the technological environment. Okay. So technology, we are familiar. So there are so much amount of like business has so much connection with the technologies. Okay, technological environment consists of innovations of new techniques to produce goods and services and operating the business. Okay, so nowadays we can say that's like a business when you consider from the beginning of business onwards, and now if you consider there has been lot amount of changes. So earlier we have studied that the business was a barter system. That was the business. And from the barter system, then money came into existence, then started exchanging for money. And there are so many changes are there. So in each and every product, there will be innovations. So newness will be there. So that newness is broad. So the different companies, every companies are trying to bring something special, something new, something different from other companies. So if you consider about mobile phones, so in one company they are bringing, earlier there was mobile phone and there was no camera. After that they made camera, they started using camera, but there was only very small camera, like VGA camera it was there. So we had a very small phone, and those photos are there just like a thumbnail, like a small photo only can be taken. But now you can say that there are a phone, and after that there is a front camera came. Then after that, now two cameras are there, four cameras are there, eight cameras, also many cameras are there. So such type of mobile phone is coming. So there are so much advancement, so much innovative ideas are there. Every day you can find that if you search in the internet, or if you search in if you watch a movie, TV and all of that, you will find that every day some or the other new products are coming into the market. So this is called the technological advancement. Okay, new technology is coming, new products are coming, new methods of production. So for producing, not only regarding the product, but regarding the method of production. Say like if we just imagine like in the farming that we are doing, farm. So agricultural activities were there. So earlier people used to plow the ground with the help of the bull. Isn't it? Now there are nobody is using. So after that, the tractor came. So for plowing the ground, the tractor was used. But other activities was done by laborers, workers. But now we can say that almost 70 to 80% of the work can be done with the help of machines. There is not enough laborers. There is a less amount of only like a human interference is very much less. Okay. Now machines are there for planting. There are machines for spraying pesticides. There are machines. Okay. And for even for plucking the what say that grass in between. For that also machines are there. And after completing or when the cultivation is completed, for harvesting, for that also machines are there. Combined machine and all you might have seen. So very big machine. It will come. It will cut the wheat. It will take up the entire thing and it will separate the this straw, and it will take out the what to say that this wheat. Only wheat will be removed. And for making the wheat into powder also we have machines. So anything is there, and for even for making chapati there is a machine. Okay, so now there will be in future you will get a machine that for feeding you also. there will be machine. So, the chapati will be kept. You can just sit there. Machine will put it and just put it in your mouth. So you have to just sit, open the mouth, and just chew it. Machine is there for chewing also. See, like the juice maker is there. Mixie. It's a kind of machine which is helping you to. See, like earlier, if you want to have a mango, you eat it directly, and you have to chew it. That was the system we used. But now you can make mango juice or mango shake, and you can drink it. There is no need of chewing. That was also reduced. So each and every day there are the new technologies are coming. Washing of clothes. Earlier we were going out and in Null and all they are sitting and they were washing clothes and putting it for drying. And after that you are pressing. For pressing also that that old koila and all is put, and with that they were heating. And once if you make it like koila and all, if you put it and make it, then it will become overheated. And when you press it, then sometimes the shirt will get burned and mark will be made like this, like as the press symbol like that, that fully burned. But nowadays there are technologies has increased. We have like fully automatic washing machines are there. Remove the cloth and put it in the washing machine and switch it on. And after that, when it is ready, it will give you notification. You have to just take it out and put it for dry. And almost half of this is already dried. So you just have to put it for a few minutes outside. Then it will dry, and after that you can press it. Pressing option also. For pressing again, there are like also automatic machines are pressed and fold. So that is for mostly for like laundry and all. They are having machines like that. So like shirt and all, you need to put it fully. So in laundry, they are using some advanced machines are there. So one time you have to put the clothes and the soap powder, everything is there. Automatically it will be taken. Then it will be washed, it will be dried, and it will be pressed and folded, and shirt will come out. See, one side you put the old cloth or the dirty cloth, and from the other machine, from other side, folded shirt will come out. Okay, so such a kind of shirt or pant or whatever dress you are giving, it will fold and make it ready, and it will come out like that. So such kind of machines are there. So these all the are advancement in technologies. So we can see that our workload is getting reduced day by day. And it will help us to be more comfortable. So earlier people were like there was no like when there is a hot climate, there was no fan and all. They were using that fan, and this one. And after that, fan came, then people started using fan, and with that we are able to somehow adjust it. After that, coolers are there. So with that also somehow the atmosphere and all is maintained. Now there are ACs here, or this type of systems are there, so it can reduce and it will make us okay. We don't feel any kind of difficulties like that. So equipments are coming, new technologies are there. Okay, so these are the things. So there are new products and techniques to produce goods and services and operating business. Technological changes bring something new and better for customers. So we are also like we always need something new, isn't it? Like in our teaching method also there are so many advancement has come now. See like last year we can say 2 years back you never thought of having an online class like this. So you never thought of schooling like that. Okay, I never thought that there will be a situation that the school teachers will have to come and teach, and the students will sit at your own home comfortably in your AC room, nicely you sit and enjoy the class. So such kind of a system we never thought. Also, just 2 years back, if you think, we never expected or we never thought of these kinds of things. But the technology has increased. So you might have studied in 9th class. There is the fun they had. One chapter was there earlier. You might be remembering, or when you were, I don't know whether when you were there, this chapter was there or not. I don't know. But now, for last, I think for last 2 or 3 years, it was there. So you also might have from your batch onwards that class started. I think. So there is a chapter called the fun they had. So in that they are saying that the schooling system in the future. Okay. So in around like 2150. So by that time, what schooling system is there? So they say that they in their home they have like robotic computer, robotic teacher is there. This type of system they are sitting. Okay, so we never thought of having a class like this, or we never expected such kind of systems. Okay, so we were coming to the school, teachers were coming to the school, and we were studying, we were meeting the teachers, we were meeting the students each other, and it was going. So we never thought like this. But when there was a problem, then we had thought for another solution. So first we tried to give classes in the WhatsApp, and we recorded the video and sent it through WhatsApp. And we were finding it very much difficult because there is a lot amount of data is consumed, and people are unable to find it. They are each student they have to download this video, and the size of the video cannot be sent to very big size video, cannot be sent like the half an hour class and all. It cannot send just 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes time. And the font that we are using, in that if you record a video of 10 minutes, it takes around 1 GB size. And if 1 GB size video is there, then if we have to compress it into maybe like a 150 or 200 MB size, so that video also we cannot directly send through. Maximum up to 100 MB only video can be sent in a WhatsApp. Okay, that is also through document. And we found some other method like a Google Meet was Google Classroom was there. So that we used. After that we used YouTube. Now we started using live classes. So advancement in technology, we are also making benefits of the advancement in technology, isn't it? So you can also nowadays you can attend to the classes, so now like this becomes, if it becomes like a live class like this, it is almost equal to the regular class like. So only the difference is that you are in your home and we are in the school. That is the only difference. But other than that, we can say we can meet each other, we can talk each other, all these things. But the comfort or the, let's say, the feel of sitting in the class may not be there. So like when all some 20 students sit together, some 50 students sit together, and when we study, that feeling or that kind of understanding you may not be able to feel. And in the future, see, like when you complete like that the last year students were there, so they completed their 12th class without coming to the school itself. And you are there in the 11th class, you could not come to the school for 11th and 12th you are studying. So 11th class you could not come to the school only. Very few days there was classes, and also regular class was not there. Some adjustment, some kind of classes we had conducted. Only at that time we were able to come. But now in this year also we don't know whether we will be able to have a regular class or not. Now see, it is heard that the third wave of the corona is supposed to come. Now everything is somewhat in the relaxed mood. But there is a there are information they are providing that the third wave is to come. Okay. So what is going to happen, we don't know. Or if this is not going to be that much powerful, then we may have a class. So these things are there. So, but even though we know, even if we are not having, but we have technologies to meet you all. So earlier, if in our time there was no mobile phone, there was no laptop or online live video session, all these things were not there. So in our age, when we were students, if we had like this corona problem was there, then we have no option to attend the class, because we have only option is to go to the school. But now we have better technologies, development of technologies are there. Because of that, we are now at least sitting at your home itself, you can enjoy the class, you can watch the class, and you can study, and you can write the exam, and you can continue your studies. So this is the benefit of the technology. Okay? The technological advancement or changes bring something new and better for customers. We feel satisfaction. So whenever you want to purchase, if you are going to the shop for purchasing a product, so you are searching for something new. And the habit of the people have become like that, that we can never be satisfied with normal or minimum. People or customers, their attitude has entirely changed, and now the attitude of the customer is that they always want something new. If you go to the market, they will ask that which is the latest phone. So if you want to purchase a mobile phone, you go to the shop and ask for the latest phone. You don't ask for a regular phone, or you don't ask for a product which is already used by other people. You want to have some betterments. You want to have advancement. All people are searching for something new or some changes. Okay. So they may create threat for some businesses and offer opportunities to others. The businessman must have close eyes on technological changes taking place in the field. In case a businessman understand these changes well, in time he can achieve his objective. Otherwise, the very experience of the business is threatened. Okay, so the very existence of the business is threatened. So we can say that these changes in the technological advancement will have opportunities for some business and threat for other businesses. Okay, see, for example, if you consider about mobile phone, so if there is a mobile phone company like the coming of Android mobile phones, as I already told you. So this Android mobile phones earlier was not there, like keypad mobile phones were used earlier. So when Android mobile phones were coming at that time, Nokia was the leading company, and this company everywhere, if you consider out of the 100 mobile phones, the people are holding in that 80 mobile phones were of Nokia company in India. Almost not only in India, even in other countries it was there. So even especially in India, we can say that this was the condition. But suddenly, when the Android phones came, big screen mobile phones started coming up into the market. They never thought that, see, like Nokia company, they did not understand there is a technological advancement, change in the technology is there. So people, there is a change. And they never expected that customers will suddenly move to Android phones. So they did not start Android phones suddenly. They continued in the regular products that they were sending. So what happened is that people got so much attracted in the Android phones and suddenly they shifted from normal phones to Android phones. So what happened? The company entirely has to close down. Okay. After that, the company was sold to Microsoft. Then after that, now again the company is coming up with the new products. So you can just see a company which is top most in the market suddenly goes to failure, entire failure, company closed. So the topmost company is closed. So you can just imagine how much is the impact of the technological environment. So the only problem that they made is that they could not understand the technological change that is going to take place in the market. So the technological change was that from normal phone to Android phones. So this change was there, and they could not understand this change. If they had understood this change and if they start using Android phones, they would have also could have been able to compete with the other companies, and they would have been there as now also they would have been the topmost company. So likewise, imagine that. So this is a threat for Nokia company and opportunity for other companies also are producing Android phones. Like nowadays, we can say like in our market we can have plenty of Android phones are there. Like MI is there, or Realme is there, or Oppo is there, Vivo is there, or so many brands are there. You cannot even count how many brands are. So if you are going to a shop for purchasing a mobile phone, you will get confused because you get these many number of mobile phones and all the phones are having almost equal features. If you search in a YouTube, searching about a mobile phone in 10,000 rupees, best mobile phones, they will show you some 10 mobile phones. And they will say that all these 10 mobile phones are there. One video, they will say that this is the best one. Another video, they will say that another one is the best one. One video, they will say that Redmi is the best one. Another one will say Realme is the best one. Another one will say that Oppo is the best one. Okay. So different companies, different videos, they will say, and after that, we will get confused which one is the better. Okay. And if you ask to any other people also, if you ask to a person who is using a Redmi mobile phone, he will say that Redmi is a good. If you ask to another person, Asus, then he will say that Asus is the best. If you ask to another person who is using Apple, then he will say that Apple is the best. So you will get 100 ideas. So again, you will get confused. Because plenty of products are there. Okay, so large amount of products are coming into the market, and so for some companies it is a benefit. Okay, or can say like that's like earlier photocopying machine. Just imagine about it, like mobile phone advancement has affected another business, that is studios. So earlier there were studios, and if you want to take a photo, you had to go to the studios. When we were small, like you, what was there that if we want, like if a birthday celebration is there, so what we use is that we call the person from the studio, a photographer will be called from the studio, and he will come and take a photo, and that photo we cannot see. Okay, so they are taking the photo in a film, and that will be right. And some around 30 to 35 photos only once we can take. One roll of film is there. So after that, the film has to be removed. Then another film roll will be loaded. But now we can say that digital photography is there. Everything become digital. You know. So if digital camera is there, in a digital camera, you can take thousands of photos. And you are having a mobile phone. Nowadays, everybody is having mobile phone at home. So if any small function is there, no need of taking any photo. Okay, or no need of calling any studio members. Okay, so for the studio, it became a very big loss. Okay, so it was a threat for the those companies, those type of companies or studios, or like earlier there was like a film roll making company was. So for them, any business nowadays, nobody is purchasing that film camera. Okay, there will be some experts, as specialist people are there, those who are having so much like nostalgic feelings and all are there. Such type of people may be purchasing very rarely. If you ask in any shop, you may not get this. Okay, or you can say that like a carbon copy. Okay, you might have seen that earlier. People, if you want to make a photocopy or copy of a thing, what we have to do is that we have to write it, and under that a carbon copy will be kept. Under that again paper will be kept. So 2-3 layers of this arrangement will be made, and on the top we were writing, and whatever we are writing with the pressure that we are making with the pen, that mark will be made on the copy on the next layer. So such a way photocopying was made. So if you want to make like some 100 copies have to be made at a time, you can make only 5 copies maximum, and the 5th copy may not be visible. Such a way. Okay, but now we can say that there are like a photocopying machine. So you take just one paper you insert, and if you give 100 copies within a minute or maximum 2 minutes time, within that all the copies will be completed. So photocopying machine is there. So advancement of photocopying machine stopped the market of, or it became a threat for the these like carbon papers or such kind of machines. Or advancement of computer has made a problem for the like typewriters. Okay, earlier there was people like if you nowadays also if you are in this area, Tahsil and all, if you are coming, if you want to make an application, there are people, those typewriters are there. You have to go and sit there and what complaint you have to make or what is your need, and they will type the thing. So, and you have to pay some 50 rupees, 100 rupees to the person who is typing. Okay. So he will type and give, and that person this was his job. But now this has stopped. In our side, I know there are no more like typewriters and all are not used. They will make all the arrangements are made in a computer. So if that is already there, we already typed material will be there, only name and the other things has to be changed. Suddenly they will change and take the printout and give. And for that they will charge only some 5 rupees or 10 rupees. Earlier we have to wait there for an each and every word has to be typed. So this much amount of problems. So these are the advancement in the technology, and this advancement in the technology affected some business and helped another businesses. Okay, coronavirus problem came, so because of this, some businesses advanced like masks are there, sanitizers are there, or such type of businesses they increased. But some other industries like tourism industry, education system, everything has fully collapsed. Nowadays, like students, they are at least our students are there. We are running at least that online class and all is conducting, or recorded video and all is conducting. And if there are 60 students in a class, at least some 20 students are attending some class at least. 40 of them are not attending it, and they are not watching any videos or anything. They are thinking, for promotion, they are thinking that we will get promoted. What benefit is there by getting promoted? So you have to learn something, then only benefit is there. So children, so 2 years of the life of the students are entirely spoiled, we can say. So you are also there, so you can, even if you are attending the class, you are attending the videos or watching the videos, but how much you are able to study when you are sitting in the class, that much anyhow you cannot be able to study. Because you like when you are coming to the school, you see that other student is studying there, and at that time you feel that, oh, I also want to study. Or you will see that like teachers are coming and always telling you that you study, or you have to, like you are in final year, you have to study. So many teachers always coming and telling. So that is why you will, if you are interested or not, you will have to study. But now you are sitting at your home and there is nobody to tell you that you have to sit and study. Your parents may be telling you, but you will manage your parents. So you will tell them that this one, that one, I am studying, and something is there. You take, and in the name of studying, you take a computer or you take mobile phone and sit there. And instead of studying, you may play PUBG or you may do other type of activities. Isn't it? So these things are there, and your parents are purchasing laptop, I'm giving you, purchasing mobile phone, I'm giving you, and you will say that, see, like I want to attend to the online class, and I need better mobile phone, 20,000 rupees mobile phone is required, 4 GB RAM required, this many things are there, then only we can attend. 4 GB RAM, 2 GB RAM phone is there, then only you can play PUBG there, but you are not informing it to the, telling your parents there, but you tell your parents that for online class, these things are required. And your poor parents are there, they are believing all these things, and they purchase and give you, and you enjoy your life. So this is the problem. So for some kind of businesses, some companies, there is benefit, and some companies there will be disadvantage or threats. So some companies has to close down. Okay, many of the schools in your village, and you might have seen that many of the schools have been closed, and teachers they left. They started doing some other job, or they started to join in other schools. Okay, many of the schools, many of my friends were there, so they said that they lost their job. Okay, so and other type of industries, especially the tourism industry and all, people those who are working in hotels, people those who are working in other industry, they also lost their job. Many of them. Okay, so there are, but to some people there are benefit, to some people there are no much benefits. Okay, so next we have to study is about the major elements of a technological environment, like discovering new ways of producing goods and services. So one is that discovering new ways of producing goods and services. So earlier, old method of production was there, and a new method of production, and discovering new method of operating a business. So new method of operating business, running the business. Okay, so in mode of business also there has been changes. Okay, these are the two major elements of technological environment, and there are also some impact of the technological environment. The following are the main examples of the impact of technological environment on business. With the advancement of television in the market, the cinema and the radio industry were adversely affected. So, advancement of television. Now, if you want, earlier people, if they want to watch a movie, they had to go to the theater. Okay, or there was a radio when we were small. We were watching. If we want to see, like if there is a cricket match, what we used to do is that there in our clubs are there. So there they play with the radio, and in the radio there is a like commentary will be there. So they are, you might have heard about the radio. You might listen to the radio, FM radio, and all is there. Might not those things you might have heard. But earlier there was radio, where the equipment was just like TV, like the thing. Only you can listen. So that was the only entertainment that we had. There was no TV. But when TV came, then the industry of radio disappeared. So it was a threat for a radio industry and advancement opportunity for television industry. And television also, you can just see, earlier there was a big television, like very big TV is there, CRT monitor, I just said, but picture tube is there. So from back side, like this very big Dibba like the TV was. Okay. And after that, there is like this LCD screen came. So those, there was a threat for that industry. Those industry has closed. Such type of business is not running, or such type of TVs are not there. After that, LCD came in. Then LED came in. Then after that, ultra, plasma, so many varieties of things are coming. Okay, and because of that, now see like home theater effect and all is there, so you can purchase like entire big size of your room. On the size of the wall also TV is coming, and around your room the speakers are can be set up. So you can sit as if you are sitting in a theater and watch a movie. And movies are also there. If today, if a movie is releasing, yesterday, if tomorrow, if the movie is to be released, today itself, the pirated copies of that is available in the internet. So you can download it and watch it. This is actually a crime. So don't do that like that. But see, if people they get the movies, so everything is available. There is no need of going to the theater and spend money there and watch. Okay, you can sit there. Can you listen to me now? So there, see, like already the things which we have said, like with the arrival of photostat machines, the market in the carbon paper industry suffered. So there was a problem in the carbon paper industry, and synthetic thread in the market, cotton cloth industry has suffered. So when synthetic thread like polythene, polyester clothes and all started coming up, then cotton cloth industry has suffered. And the digital watches have almost eliminated the market of traditional watches. So watches nowadays you have like smart watch, digital watch is there. You can understand the pulse rate is there, or like blood sugar, all the test and all everything is can be done in your watch itself. So people started using such type of watches, and the traditional watches have lost their demand. Okay, so these are the impact of this. Okay. So now you can ask if you have any doubts, you may ask it. If you have any doubts, you can unmute the mic and ask the questions.
Sir, this chapter will come exam?
Yes, I have already told you. There will be 3 chapters. This full chapter will be there. First, second, and third.
Congrats, Aman, you bought Lamborghini.
Huh?
Sir, Aman bought Lamborghini, sir. Aman bought Lamborghini, sir. Aman Sharma. Sir, Lamborghini bought sir today morning.
Sir, whole class kidney will be there, but it can't be purchased, sir.
I will not give my kidney only. How you take?
I will take.
Now.
Okay.
When you
your
will
mic
die?
is on, beta.
Sir.
Coming clear here, network problems there. It is
I'm
raining.
telling you, beta. Telling you. Yes, sir. Sir, let me be raining or not.
Shivang, your mic is on, beta.
Sir, here also raining, sir.
Sir, doubt. Sir,
So
doubt.
we can,
Without sir, Shivang is down.
tomorrow we
Sir,
can meet, and if you have any doubts, you can ask tomorrow.
Sir, I have.
What?
Sir, what is the pyramid form?
Pardon?
Pyramid form of. So these guys are disturbing.
What, man?
Sir, what is the pyramid form of level of management indicate?
Rapid form of
Oh, that.
management.
Pyramid, sir, pyramid form of levels of management indicate.
Pyramid, sir, pyramid. Pyramid of Giza.
Levels of management you have studied in the first chapter. So in that,
Yes, sir.
okay. Like here, top level management, here middle level management, and here lower level management. So such a shape of pyramid is made. Okay, and it indicates that when it goes to the top is high, and now people are less thick. Okay, see like that. Top level manager, so general manager only one is there. Many managers will not be there. So when person goes to the top, the number of people in the top level is low. Okay, so there will be a like a general manager will be there, or a managing head will be there, or so 2-3 people only will be there. But when it comes to the middle level, there will be okay. And when it comes to the lower, be only boys. Okay, because there are some similar departments. So as it comes down, then number of people is increasing. Understood?
Yes, sir.
means lower level people, lower level position. Position there is like Aman.
It is doing the height
Is
on the top. Next, supreme, most powerful people are there on the top, and less powerful people are just below them, and the lower level employees. Management. Okay, so that is today. We'll study the next class. Okay.
Shivang, your mic is on, yaar. Unmute it.
Go to hell. Thank you, sir.
go to hell.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.